So the fact that this man, LeBron James, could have been on Miami and won 6 championships, but couldn't get over the fact that this man was taking his cookies away tells you why he will always be second to me to Jordan.
This was the first moment where I had an inkling that LeBron may not be back. One thing you don't do is fuck with LeBron cookies. No. This is serious. Like, he loves chocolate chip cookies. Like, chocolate chip cookies and ice cream he loves, right? And so when he gets on the plane, Bron walks on the plane with a bag of food. One bag is all cookies, and the other bags are what his chef has prepared for him to eat, because he eats a certain way. He don't eat what's on the plane.
Yeah.
But he have his cookies. So we get on the plane and we play cards at the front of the plane. We play cards, and then at some point, Bron gonna be like, "Hey, bring me those cookies." And this one day, he was like, "Hey, where my cookies at?" And they had to come up there and whisper in his ear and tell him there were no more cookies on the plane.
Yeah.
That motherfucker sat back away from the game. He pushed that cards back. He sat there quiet, doing his head like this. I was looking, I'm like, he ain't play cards no more. He sat there like this.
And Smack, you gotta know, if this card game gets shut down, shit's serious.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's serious. If this card game gets shut down, it's serious.
It was too much micromanaging at that point. Like, you're talking about a team who's 4 finals in a row.
Right.
You don't need to micromanage us. And I felt that Rouse he went a little too far with his micromanaging at points like that. You a grown man. You don't take the cookies away from us. And this seems small, but we get on and change all the chips. You got the shit that gets you through.
Yeah.
When I get on this plane, I want this, because this is what gets me through, because now I'm about to fly to the city. I ain't getting in at 3 in the morning. The food on the plane I really don't want to eat. I can't eat when I get in. I got to get up in the morning. We got to do this again in D.C. Like, I got to have my comforts along the way, or I ain't gonna be me. Rouse take all them comforts away when he hot. When Rouse hot, ain't no comfort.
So here's my thoughts on LeBron James. First of all, I think LeBron is the second greatest basketball player ever to play outside of Michael Jordan. I'm gonna say that. But when I heard this LeBron story, I was a little conflicted, because part of me understood what Pat Riley was trying to do, right? Like, you got to understand something. Pat Riley came from the old school days. He coached Magic Johnson. He coached the Knicks. He come from the old school days. So in his mind, the establishment runs the players. Now, LeBron is the person that has started the players running the establishment movement. So the fact that this man, LeBron James, could have been on Miami and won 6 championships, but couldn't get over the fact that this man was taking his fucking cookies away, tells you why he will always be second to me to Jordan. Now, mind you, I know people say, "Oh, Jordan." Now, let's talk about this. When you seen the Last Dance, I wasn't a fan of Michael Jordan at all, or the Bulls. I just want to make that known. I'm a New York Knicks fan. I've always been that. So when you seen the Last Dance, and you saw how much control Michael Jordan didn't have, like, that's how great Michael was. Like, Jerry Reinsdorf ran the team, like, and Michael hated him, but he still worked with him in the team. And what I didn't know was that Jordan wanted to come back for a 4th straight title, but the team chose to ride with Jerry Reinsdorf or whoever the GM was, and that's why the Bulls haven't won a championship since then. So I understand where LeBron is coming from, but to me, the sad part is we will never have greatness like Jordan again. That's the part that hurts me about the LeBron statement, because, he's not wrong, but it's like, were your cookies bigger than the team, bro? You mean to tell me cookies? Because you couldn't have cookies on a plane, you left a fucking dynasty? And then you wonder why people like me will never give you nothing over Jordan? When we found out how much Jordan hated the office of the Bulls, we see him and Pippen didn't get along. Dennis Rodman was fucking crazy. Horace Grant didn't like him. He still won. Meanwhile, every player loves LeBron. But when they lose, it's LeBron's fault. It's the player's fault. But when they win, it's LeBron. When they lose, LeBron need help. I ain't never heard a fucking player in my life need more help than LeBron. How could you say he's the greatest and then say he needs so much fucking help? Y'all forget, Michael Jordan won championships with Scottie Pippen, who averaged 16 points a game. I feel like I could do that. Like, I'm just being honest, right? Just being honest. Like, the nigga averaged 16 points a game. Jordan averaged 30, whatever it was. The point is that I respect LeBron. I love LeBron as an athlete. I love LeBron as a father, a man, but I hate who he is as a competitor. You crown yourself king, and everybody must treat you that way. And if they don't, you'll pack up your hat to your crown and you'll go to another team. And now you're in LA and you just want to be there because you're trying to get your media shit off the ground. So it's like you've always been a selfish guy with your business moves, not with your play. He passed like magic, yes, but he's always been a selfish guy. And I think that when it's all said and done, this shit is going to be the shit that people talk about 30 years from now, where it's like Michael Jordan hated his GM, and he still played and won 3 back-to-back championships. LeBron runs every team he's on, and he went to the finals 10 times, only won 4. Could have won 7, but they didn't give him his chocolate chip cookies. Come on, my nigga. What the fuck is we talking about? If I got to cut chocolate chip cookies out to be great, I'm going to do it. Fuck is out of here. Let's go, man. Let's talk about, what else we talking about, Alex?
Previously on
The Raydar Report. You see I got my sports coat on. I should insert some kind of sounds right there. Crowd going crazy. When they see me in a sports coat, that means I'm coming to lay the law and tell the truth. Alex, what's the first thing we got today, brother?
Man, I seen that Anthony Edwards clip with him talking to Barack Obama. Bro, the craziest part about that whole thing wasn't the fact that Anthony Edwards was being real. Like, nah, I'm the truth. Did y'all see how LeBron and KD turned around? Like, who let the president unsupervised with the YN, the crash out, the certified crash out of the NBA? Like, who left him with him? The president back there talking to the president. Oh, my God. That was the hilarious part to me. Just the way that LeBron James turned around like, huh? That just had me done.
So they put some footage out from the Olympics when Barack Obama, when they met the team, and they must have been like a little banquet event or something like that, and Anthony Edwards, when he met him, he was talking to him the way he would talk to.
Yeah. So first of all, Anthony Edwards is from Atlanta, and I think he's one of the biggest, youngest superstars in the world. But this dude got some growing up to do. Like, he's so great. But I feel like his generation, the difference between his generation and Jordan's generation, because Anthony Edwards has like the same kind of Jordan-esque vibe to me, is that Jordan knew I had to prove myself to earn the right to speak a certain way, to earn the right to do a certain way. And Anthony Edwards comes from the generation, Gen Z, where, as Jordy would say, your parents raised you as your friend, but you think everybody is your friend and it's all about you and you don't have to do anything. So I'm not gonna lie, it was cringe for me to watch Anthony Edwards talk to, when Barack Obama won, I cried, bro. I never thought in my life that we would see a black man with a black wife with black kids in the White House. This man has done, he's done Martin Luther King level things. Like, how can I put this? Like, he's done Martin Luther King level things in for the morale of black people, right? Because I know some people are gonna say his politics, he didn't help that, but fuck his politics. This man was when Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream," Obama is the dream, right? And Anthony Edwards just talked to this man like he's just some regular nigga on the street. Because, so Alex, I always refer to movies, right? It's this famous movie starring Isaac Hayes where it's a Chuck Turner, right? It's like a scene in the movie where these 2 dudes about to go kill somebody. And they about to kill a dude and they got the guns in their hand. And then the dude walks out and the dude goes, "Hey, man, that's who we killing? Yeah, we gonna kill him. Let's go kill him." He said, "No, I thought you said we was killing a nigga. That's Chuck Turner. I ain't fucking with Chuck Turner." And he left. And the dude took off running. And the dude ran behind him. But my point is that that's was slowing the black community down from growing. The lack of respect. Notice, guys, I did a video talking about Roland Martin. If you didn't see it, you should see it. I never will call him out his name. I'll never say he's a bad person. I'll never be disrespectful to him. I'll tell him my opinion as a man, and I'll be respectful about it. And to me, the problem with Anthony Edwards, I'll say, is who raised these niggas? And he's from Atlanta. But Anthony Edwards, you can tell, is the kind of guy that feels like, because he's talented, he can do and say and act how he wants. And guess what, guys? The world has rewarded him and showed him that. That is why celebrities don't fucking matter no more. That's why I say, like, don't follow them, don't look up to them, don't worship them. They just got a God-given gift. And Anthony Edwards has a lot more growing up to do before you're going to see I want to be like Ant. Got to be like Ant. Nobody want to be like him. And until he understands his role in the world, his role that he plays, he's going to be the problem with the world, just like a rapper. A nigga that got a whole lot of talent and the world says yes to him because he got it, and he fucks up, he gets girls pregnant, get the abortion. Twice. I don't care. He's like, dog, eventually, when them little white kids, them little kids are buying your jerseys and they're seeing how you're acting, they're going to start pulling back from you. It's going to affect your economics. It's the same thing that John Morant went through. It's like, what we got to start doing is letting these black young kids know it's okay to be competitive. It's okay to be a man. But the most important thing that we have to do to our culture that will change the whole trajectory is being respectful. When somebody walking out, that is president number 44. You were talking to him like he was a nigga that was bringing you some Gatorades. And all he said was, man, this guy can hoop a little bit. He was being modest about you. And you're like, I'm talking, man. And I love Ant-Man. But the difference between him and him being the greatest at the top of the list has nothing to do with basketball. It has everything to do with his character development and getting better as a man. And to me, watching him talk to them, like, it just didn't sit well with me. How y'all feel about it? Leave in the comments. You know, I got my sports coat on, so I'm ready to take whatever y'all about to send my way. But let's speak about it. Let's go.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but like, I don't know. Why do you want to be the face of a league when all the people that that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis on everybody? I mean, have that responsibility. It's just weird. It's weird energy from the people that I don't know. But Channing, he said it. He said it perfectly. Couldn't have said it no better. But Ant said he don't want it. Obviously I didn't ask for it. But I knew there was a responsibility for me, not only to my family, my friends, my community, and whoever that was going to follow my journey throughout my career. Not only in Ohio when I started there, but all over America and all over the world when I traveled all over the world. So I've always taken that seriously and understood from the beginning what being a professional was all about and being a role model was all about. So try to hold that with the utmost respect and honor. And but I feel I understand. I completely understand. This is weird energy when it comes to that. So.